Peace and blessings, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of On the Headset with me, Coach Ed. Here today to talk to you again about another college conference closing in. Hey, can you guys smell it? It's right around the corner. Well, today we're going to be talking about this conference, the Mountain West Conference. So, things going on in the Mountain West. Future is going to be different. But, hey, today we're going to talk about what's going on right now as we prepare for the 2025 season. So, but before I get into that, hey, DJ, hit my music.
On the field we grind, every play's a statement. Coach Ed on the headset, leading like a champion. Games on blast, yeah, we talking all the scores. From the stands to the couch, it's college football wars. Tactical rise, rivals feel the pressure. Every snap, every pass, it's a teacher lecture. We breaking down the plays with rhythm and force. This podcast is the playbook, it's the main source. On the headset, we're calling the shots. Every team on the rise, giving all that we got. On the field we hustle, every snap like it's gold. Highlight reels rolling, the stories unfold. Tailgates are packed, fans decked in their pride. On the headset, got the whole world on our side. From the kickoff to the final drop, Coach Ed's breaking down how we thrive. Every week, every game, we're turning the tide. On the headset, where the passion won't hide. Let's talk stats, let's break it down. Championship dreams, we're wearing that crown. From the big wins to the heartbreaking loss. On the headset, we're here, no matter the cost.
Well, like I said, we're going to be talking about the Mountain West now. I said earlier, you're going to be seeing some teams leaving the Mountain West and others are going to be coming in. So there's going to be changes. I'll mention a couple during the preview. So you'll have a general idea of some of the teams that are leaving. But, if you want a full list, you can pull it up and see the teams that are leaving the Mountain West and who's coming in the future. So, but I'm pretty excited to get into this preview. So let's go ahead and jump in. So here are the teams that are in the Mountain West. You have the Air Force Academy, the Boise State Broncos, Colorado State Rams, Fresno State Bulldogs, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, the Nevada Wolfpack, the New Mexico Lobos, San Diego State Aztecs, San Jose State Spartans, the UNLV Rebels, the Utah State Aggies, and then Cowboys from Wyoming. So that's the makeup of the teams. Now, last year, the final standings, you actually had Boise State ran right through the league last year, undefeated, won the conference championship, even played in the college football playoffs. You also had coming in 2 UNLV, followed by Colorado State, then Fresno State, San Jose State, Hawaii, Air Force, Utah State, New Mexico, Wyoming, San Diego State, and Nevada. So that was the final standings last year. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my little synopsis on the teams, just a quick one, and how they're positioned, how I think they're going to finish up for this year. So I'm going to start from the team that's coming in last, working my way up to the top. So coming in, number 12, New Mexico. Now, New Mexico has 29 returning lettermen with 12 returning starters. They're facing an uphill battle as they have a tough road schedule featuring trips to Michigan and UCLA, which doesn't inspire much optimism. They are also tasked with facing the top 5 teams in the Mountain West. Now, this brutal schedule for a program looking to build itself up for the rest of the build itself up to the rest of the conference. Sorry about that. With defensive woes and instability, they look to just get competitive again in 2025. So there you have it, number 12, New Mexico. Coming in at number 11, Nevada. They have 17 returning lettermen, 7 returning starters. Now, Nevada returns to the field with confidence under renewed leadership. Though ranked near the bottom defensively, they've shown signs of life through strategic transfers and schedule balancing, aiming more for progress than highlights in 2025. Expect to see the play of Chuba Purdy, the younger brother of San Francisco 49er quarterback Brock Purdy, to be a key factor in how the Wolfpack season unfolds. So there you have it, Nevada coming in at number 11. Coming in at number 10, the Aggies of Utah State. Now they have 18 returning lettermen, 8 returning starters. Year one under Brondo Mendenhall is about laying a foundation. My preseason projection slots them in at 10th with defensive gains and hopefully quarterback Bryson Barnes sparking hope. But the real question, can they turn the corner before departing for the Pac-12? This will be a daunting task for the Aggies. So there you have it. Utah State in at number 10. At number 9, how about them Cowboys? The Cowboys of Wyoming. 29 returning lettermen, 12 returning starters. Wyoming appears quietly competitive, but improved defense, returning stars, and smart scheduling, they may not steal headlines, but they could steal wins, particularly if they stay healthy and consistent. With this year's starter, Evan Svoboda, moving to tight end, sophomore Caden Anderson takes over the starting quarterback position. Will this change help ignite the Cowboys and move them up the Mountain West rankings? We'll see. Coming in at number 8, Hawaii, returning 42 lettermen and 15 returning starters. Hawaii heads into 2025 with cautious optimism, led by hometown favorite Timmy Chang as head coach and a rising star in quarterback Micah Alahado. With improved offense, a bolstered secondary, and an easier schedule, a winning campaign, and a bowl is on the horizon. Look for Alahado to continue building on the connections he's had with receivers Nick Sineko and Ofele Ashlock while working in 3 transferred receivers. So there you have it, coming in at number 8. Coming in at number 7, the Aztecs of San Diego State. San Diego State has 24 returning lettermen, 14 returning starters. Now, they feature flair and facilities with a brand new stadium and rich Southern California recruiting base, yet football results haven't matched the hype. Expect modest improvements, but a return to dominance remains a work in progress. Now in year 2 of the Sean Lewis regime, the team may be better equipped to steal a win or 2. Coming in at number 6, the of Fresno State. They have 32 returning lettermen, 9 returning starters. Consistently solid over the years, Fresno State brings stability and proven results. With a veteran roster and a bowl game track record, they're in the mix for postseason play, though change at the helm adds a layer of unpredictability heading into 2025. New head coach Matt Entz assumes the charge in Fresno. Entz knows what it takes to build a championship program, having won 2 FCS championships at North Dakota State. He is eager to do the same thing with the Bulldogs. So, coming in at number 5, the Rams of Colorado State. Now, they have 31 returning lettermen, 6 returning starters. Entering their final season before departing for the Pac-12, Colorado State blends tradition with transition. They're a team riding momentum, benefiting from smart non-conference scheduling and returning talent, with a renewed sense of purpose as their league era winds down. Look for quarterback Braden Fowler Nicholsely to engineer a push for a run at the Mountain West Conference title. Coming in at number 4, the Falcons of Air Force. Now, Air Force has 57 returning lettermen, 13 returning starters. And when it comes to the Falcons of Air Force, you can never keep them down for long. They're always finding a way to fly high and play a typically tough military brand of football. The offense will be led by inexperienced but talented quarterback Josh Johnson, an effective runner but an inefficient passer. With experience on the offensive line and in the backfield, if Johnson's passing improves, this unit will be the typical and explosive Air Force offense. Defensively, they have a good experience in their front seven and should be a contributing force in helping reestablish the typical Air Force brand of defense. Coming in at number 3, the San Jose State Spartans. Now they have 67 returning lettermen, 12 returning starters. The Spartans have talent throughout this program and go into year 2 of the Ken Niumatalolo era. They've been solid on defense and benefit from transfers and scheduling quirks, even generating buzz for a potential surprise run if they avoid top dogs like Boise State or UNLV. Expect to see linebackers Tanila Latu and Jordan Pollard leading the charge on defense, making plays from sideline to sideline. Once this unit incorporates the transfer talent into the fold, they could be a problem for opposing offenses. Well, we're down to the final 2. At 2, the Rebels of UNLV. Now they have 17 returning lettermen and 5 returning starters. Under first-year head coach Dan Mullen, UNLV is in full NIL mode, flashy roster moves, high expectations, but also room for chaos. Massive turnover raises red flags, yet if they gel, they could disrupt the projection boards. Now, Mullen, a veteran in the SEC, has proven that he knows what it takes to build up a program. Let's see if he does it. Here we are at the number 1 spot. The Broncos of Boise State. Now they have 51 returning lettermen, 14 returning starters. The Broncos are the top dogs in the Mountain West, rebounding from playoff success with quarterback Maddox Madsen leading a potent offense, a fearsome defense, and high expectations for a repeat as conference champions. They're loaded with talent at every level, continuing to do well in bringing in the talent, developing them, and seeing the return on their investments. So there you have it. My overall rankings within the Mountain West. Boise at 1, UNLV at 2, San Jose State at 3, Air Force 4, Colorado State 5, Fresno State 6, San Diego State 7, Hawaii 8, Wyoming 9, Utah State 10, Nevada 11, New Mexico 12. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. Hey, it's free for you guys to join in. So go ahead and do that. Make sure you also comment so I know what you think. Give me your take on your rankings in comparison to mine. So be sure to tune in for another episode with Coach on the headset with Coach Ed. Appreciate you all for always tapping in and following me. Thanks for all the support, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Peace.
On the field we grind. Every play's a statement, coach head on the headset, leading like a champion. Games on blast, yeah, we talking all the scores. From the stands to the couch, it's college football wars. Tactics arise, rivals feel the pressure. Every snap, every pass, it's a teacher lecture. We breaking down the plays with rhythm and force. This podcast is the playbook, it's the main source. On the headset, we're calling the shots. Every team on the rise, giving all that we got. On the field, we hustle, every snap like it's gold. Highlight reels rolling, the stories unfold. Tailgates are packed, fans decked in their pride. On the headset, got the whole world on our side. From the kickoff to the final drop, coach heads breaking down how we thrive. Every week, every game, we're turning the tide. On the headset, where the passion won't hide. Let's talk stats, let's break it down. Championship dreams, we're wearing that crown. From the big wins to the heartbreaking loss. On the headset, we're here, no matter the cost.